Okay, just got done skating the first session on the Faction Tactical V1s here, and I'll say I was very, very impressed. Starting off, these are definitely too small for me. I actually had to take the skates off a few different times because my toes were just so angry, but I can tell that, well, let me back up. Again, these are not my skates. These are Anthony Renbarger skates, which thank you again. I can't thank you enough, Anthony, for letting me unbox and skate these. Go check out Anthony's information down in the description below. But so these are my skates. So they were never supposed to fit me, but these are a size 9. And I think for me, I need to have at least like a size 9.5 or a 10, because these are definitely too small. But even despite them being too small, I could definitely tell the performance of the skate was fantastic. Absolutely love it. The quality, you know, again, I keep going on about how the skates feel, but they feel just marvelous, both while you're wearing them and while you're holding them. As far as the performance of the skate, I'd be lying if I said it didn't remind me a lot of the Icon AG10, and which that is a really good thing in my opinion, because that, if you watched my video recently where I talk about the 7 skate, the best of the 7 skates I've skated over the last couple years, which you can check out right here, the Icon AG10 is literally, in my opinion, the best skate that I've ever skated for me. And I could tell that a lot of the characteristics are in this skate as well, without the $600 price tag. So again, I wanted to review these skates without unbiased, without thinking about other skates, how they compare, and just skate the skates and get the feel. But that was the overwhelming thought that kept coming back to me, is that these feel a lot like AG10s. And for me, that's amazing, because I think the AG10s perform really, really, really well. Kind of what occurred to me while I was skating these is that they don't feel like you're putting on a skate and going to skate. They feel like you're putting on a glove. It's like an extension of your body, and it almost seemed like I didn't have to think about what I was doing. It just happened naturally, right? Like if you go to grab something off the table, you don't think about it, right? It just happens. And that's how I felt jumping onto grinds, specifically grinds with these, because they were so small for me, for my foot. I didn't do a lot of like transition skating or jumps and stuff like that, because the impact just sent my toes right into the toe box, and it was excruciatingly painful. But I didn't want to take them off because they're so much fun. That's all pretty good, well, because I'm a self-proclaimed grinder blader anyway. You don't have to twist my arm to get me to, you know, grind more than anything else. So, and with that, these gave me so much confidence. That's kind of the word that keeps coming to mind, is confidence. I knew what the skate was going to do each and every time. There was no guesswork involved. I'll say the groove, that was one of the biggest parts of the confidence for me, is that especially on groove tricks, these were superb. I mean, it just locked you in, and it just gives a huge level of confidence. And then here's one of the big things. This sole plate is far and away the fastest sole plate that I have ever personally skated. It may be because it's brand new and not broken in, I don't know. Maybe the conditions were perfect, I don't know. But this was alarmingly fast. There was multiple occasions where this was like, I slipped out backwards because it felt like I was sliding on a piece of glass. Extremely fast sole plate. Love it, love it, love it. It was like bliss. I should mention, I didn't lace them all the way up to the top, right? So I just kept the lacing down and went up to this blue lace. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I just went up to the blue lace right there. And for me, I think that if I was doing more transitions or bigger or like gap type stuff, I would want to probably lace them all the way up. But for what I was doing today, the flex was fantastic. It was perfect. Just adjusting the buckle. I adjusted the buckle a little bit to get it to where I wanted, and then it was perfect. But like I said, if I was a skater that did gaps or something where I wanted a little more support, I would consider lacing these all the way up to the top for sure. But as it was today, this lacing system was perfect, perfect. I think that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much to say outside of that, other than I think they're fantastic skates. I wish they were in my size, but that's outside my control. Again, these aren't my skates, they're Anthony's. And again, I didn't heat mold these either. So one, they're not in my size. Two, I didn't heat mold them to my foot because they're not my skates. So taking that into account, I mean, these performed really, really, really well. And I think for me, these being 380 to in the low 400s, depending on if you get that Fruit Tech hardware upgrade, to me, I think this is a great value, personally. Again, I'm not endorsed by Faction. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that. But to me, me, if you can get AG10 level performance and feel for 400 bucks, less than 400 bucks, to me, I'm super impressed, personally. That's my honest opinion. I think the skate's great. I think they did a good job on it, and that's pretty much all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel for more roller booting content. And with that, roller booters, we'll see you on the next video. Take care.